Well, in the animal world, waiting is part of who they are. See, zebras wait, lions wait, crocodiles wait. See it? And they just flow, wow, and get the zebra, right? But they have to wait to eat. They don't just get the meal by FedEx Express. Here it is. It's a zebra. See, they have to wait, right? Dog is part of the animal kingdom. Domesticated means they're not going to hunt for food. Doesn't mean they're not going to work for food. They work for food. So when they're little, they're working by waiting for the mother. They have to wait. So the mind is already doing a psychological exercise. Waiting is psychological. Feeding is a ritual. We ask the pack to work for food and water, and this is why we walk the pack before we feed the pack. They will not get fed if the mind is excited, nervous, tense, aggressive, or dominant. They get fed when the mind is calm, submissive. Whoever I want him to eat, that's who's going to eat first. And guess who's going to eat first? Him, because he's quiet. Daddy. Not you. Back. That's how they get fed. The mother makes them work for the food in that case. And the mother never comes to the den, hi babies, ha, ha, ha. You're so cute, baby. Just my baby, right? Never. That behavior is only happens when they live with human. From that point on, we become that excited energy. This is why a lot of dogs do not listen to the human, because the human becomes that excited source of energy. See it? The mother is never excited. Never. The mother is always calm and assertive. Right? So we feel sorry when we see a dog that is under stress. Other dogs are beating him up. See, the dogs don't feel bad about it. They finish, and then they lick him. You see it? And then they go back and play and do whatever they have. But they don't take it personal. See, we take it personal. And this is how we create traumatic experiences. So let me give you an example. One of the dogs that I work in the show, a Great Dane, who was afraid to walk in shiny floors. This dog had a bad experience, walking in the shiny floor. He hit himself against the glass, and it hurt, the owner heard this boom. The owner came in, oh my God, oh my God. So this was the experience of a dog, right? If the owner can just come into and observe that nothing happened, that would allow the dog to get up, shake it, and walk back again. But because she behaved this way, the dog became fearful to walk on shiny floors. If the dog had that accident without the human being there, that dog would never have a problem walking in that shiny floor. You see it? Because the human created that traumatic experience. A dog would have come and smelled him, and then the dog would get up, shake himself, and then they will walk together to this side, or maybe they walk to this side. But they will never share this panic, or this feeling sorry about the dog. They don't share that. This is how they help each other. When people see a dog under stress, and they see a dog as a human being, the first thing they're going to do is to try to share affection, or sharing love, or sharing food, or feel compassion about what they're going through. But in the animal world, they don't nurture weakness. And if we do, and then we're nurturing the wrong state of mind. We will nurture instability. Let's talk about nose, eyes, ears. They're born with the nose open. About 15 days after they're born, they open the eyes. About 21 days after they're born, they open the ears. This is what I call nose, eyes, ears. So the mother is scent before sight, before sound. Their nose is the most powerful thing for them to relate, to connect. Their nose is like our eyes. If we don't see it, we don't believe it. So you can hear about a guy who can walk a pack of dogs, but you're not going to believe it. You got to see the guy, and then you believe it, right? So a dog would not believe anything until he smells it. So he will not know anything about me until he smells me. So what is best for their balance is nose, eyes, ears, meaning you're not going to touch, talk, or give eye contact. It's best for, that kind of behavior is not going to help the dog to see you and understand you in a better way.
Now, let's talk about rules, boundaries, and limitations.
Creating rules, boundaries, limitations, I believe that this is the hardest thing for a lot of people to create right away. So what do you mean? I'm going to give rules, boundaries, limitations to a 2-month-old? Yes, the mother do. See it? The mother creates rules, boundaries, limitations from the moment they're born. We believe that we have to wait a year for a dog to have rules, boundaries, limitations. Well, in the meantime, he gives you rules, boundaries, limitations. See it? So you can wait as long as you want. He knows that you're not sharing rules, boundaries, limitations. So eventually, that's what we're going to call rehabilitation, because you have to rehabilitate the position you lost long time ago. So if you don't want to lose position, if you have the opportunity to raise a puppy, make sure you follow what the parents follow. The mother makes sure they wait, and the mother makes sure she walks with them. And then she tells them how far can they go away from the den. Those are rules, those are boundaries, those are limitations. And then the mother would allow them to experience activities with each other, and when she disagrees, she comes and bites or carries them from the neck. This is how the parents right away share rules, boundaries, limitations. Without you setting rules, boundaries, limitations, they're not going to respect you. So rule, boundary, limitations gives you access to achieve respect. They need rules, boundaries, limitations. Whatever breed they are, if it's a 3-legged dog, 1-eyed dog, the dog can't hear, they still need rules, boundaries, limitations.
Now, let's look at dogs as breed, how they are the same and how they're different. But they're all dogs.
So a lot of times we get so caught up into the breed. All the German Shepherds are this way. No. German Shepherd is just the skill. It's just the cultural background. He's animal, he's dog. And if he's out of balance, it's because these guys are out of balance. Not because the German Shepherd, not because the name. So who they are is animal, dog, breed, name. The culture behind America love to come name, breed, human. A dog becomes a human. So we're going to use human psychology on a Chihuahua, on a German Shepherd, on a Boxer, on a Rottweiler, on a mutt, anything. Anything, you see it? They're all going, even, mixed dogs or mutts, or however you want to call them. They develop the same side effects as German Shepherd. So it's not the breed. So do not focus on the breed when you're dealing with a behavior, because that's not where it's coming from. The breed is just the skills or the outfit that they're wearing. Is how they look, right? Example, Siberian Huskies. They have the capability to travel for a longer period of time, but all dogs travel. It's just the Siberian Husky, as a breed, can travel for days. That's why it's hard for a Siberian Husky to live in the city, because there's not a lot of walk.
Any breed can cause trouble, but the strongest breed will create bigger damage. And this is where I find a lot of my red zone cases.